So let's start with the long-awaited breakthrough at South Korea's parliament. After rival parties on Monday reached a tentative agreement over the budget for next year, the revised bill will be put up for a full floor vote today. 3 days late, but it seems the budget bill is on course to get the green light. For more, let's connect to our political correspondent Kim Min-ji, who's standing by at the National Assembly for us. So Min-ji, we hear the budget vote has been delayed.
That's right, Mark. The National Assembly was supposed to vote on the 2018 budget proposal during a plenary session this morning. However, the Parliament's Budget Committee is still fine-tuning the details of the proposal, so as of now it seems the vote will be held later in the afternoon or possibly even in the morning. Now, the plenary session was scheduled for 11 a.m. but still has yet to convene, but will do so shortly, where lawmakers will vote on subordinate budget bills. Once that's done, the meeting will adjourn and resume once the proposal is ready. Now, in order for the budget to pass, it requires majority support. The ruling Democratic Party of Korea is short of a majority, so cooperation from the opposition is essential. The budget vote comes 3 days after the legal deadline of December 2nd came and went. The three main political parties reached a tentative agreement last night, which came after marathon talks. The main opposition Liberty Korea party said despite the compromise, they are still opposed to key contentious issues.
Yes, Min-ji, in fact, this agreement came after grueling talks that lasted days, and there had been several sticky points, really. Can you walk us through the compromise they actually reached on Monday?
Well, the most contentious issue was the creation of public sector jobs. The ruling Democratic Party of Korea initially wanted to add over 12,000 new jobs next year, while the opposition demanded that that figure be slashed. Now, the agreement they reached was 9,475, and that the labor force in the public sector also be redistributed. Another area of contention was the $2.7 billion to be set aside for small companies to cushion the fallout from next year's hefty minimum wage hike. Rival parties agreed to keep the budget as it is for 2018, but said the cash support will be changed to indirect forms like tax cuts in the following year. The Stability Fund for 2019 cannot exceed the figure set aside for this year or for next year either. For child benefits and basic pensions, the rival parties agreed to have the program start later in the year, as well as change the criteria for those eligible. As for the much disputed tax reform proposal, they agreed to raise the corporate tax rate to 25% for businesses with taxable profit of more than $300 million instead of the $200 million proposed by the government. Now, that's basically the gist of it. Now we will have to wait what decision the parties actually make. Back to you, Mark.
Oh.